In 2015, we saw video marketing emerge as a key new way of marketing. I think a lot of people realized that the Indian consumer was getting advertisements in all shapes and form and mediums across verticals that one could think of, and it was important to break the clutter. And increasingly, more and more people were looking at video as a way of absorbing entertainment as well, and the video viewership of YouTube, for example, and other video channels has gone up a lot over the last couple of years, and that's why we saw a lot of marketers put special emphasis on video marketing, and we saw most brands come up with a video marketing strategy. It is something which before wasn't happening as much, because most people were thinking of making videos ad hoc once in a while here and there, but this time we saw campaigns which were entirely done on video, taken on digital first and then put on TV. So I think this is the start of a focus on video marketing, which we will see very strongly in 2016 as well. Secondly, we saw a lot more emphasis on social media and online reputation management. I think increasingly people are also realizing that when it comes to search engine optimization and ranking well for your keywords, Google plays a special importance to brands that are active on social media, to real conversations happening online. And we also saw that a lot of consumers realized the power that social media had given them, and for every little thing or every big thing, they actually went to social media. The launching of products, the advent of new brands in India, movies, everything, it was on social media first. So it has social media has become a channel that every marketer has taken as part of their very core toolkit. You can't really do without it, and this trend became more and more important in 2016. Very closely linked to that, we also saw content marketing play a larger importance, because again, gone are the times when you can take content and serve it on a platter and you expect a user to read it. They just have so much other distraction and clutter around it that people had to think of viral and genuinely interesting content that people would want to absorb and use that as a means of communicating their message. So in fact, brands like Kashkaro as well, we've got special teams looking at content marketing now, which is not something that we had thought of before that we would be doing. I think I expect a lot of these trends to continue in 2016 and become even stronger, especially as we look at 2016 to be the year of mobile advertising. These trends play very well into the mobile space as well. I think in 2016 we'll see a lot of brands tell a lot more stories than they have done before, because I think more and more brands are realizing that we need to have a personal connect with the customer. Competition is increasing, there are international brands coming in, so in order to have that recall factor for consumers, it's important to have that relationship. So more and more brands are looking at storytelling as a way for getting the message across. So I think this is going to be a big trend in 2016. Video marketing, social media, online focus on reputation management, that will continue. We will probably see more CEOs and higher management actually taking up Twitter and being more accessible as well, because we've seen in the past couple of years where things have gone wrong, senior management has been active on Twitter communicating that message, and that has been reassuring for the customers. So I think increasingly, whether you are a Sachin Bansal or Mr. Branson himself or Mr. Tata himself, having presence on social media is something which is a trend which people have found to be worth their time. So I think that will continue. We will obviously see a lot more growth coming from tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities, and I think that is driven by the fact that there is genuinely a need for products in these cities and there is no availability. So it's not necessarily discounts that are driving that growth, it is also the variety and the access which is needed in these cities that will drive that growth. So brands like Kashkaro also are seeing over 50% of our traffic come now from tier 2 to tier 4 cities. So that is going to continue to be a very strong trend. I also expect a lot of retailers, coming into our space, into affiliate marketing, mobile tracking and tracking on apps to actually come into force in 2016. Flipkart and ShopClues have already started tracking transactions on mobile apps, and affiliate marketing is working very well for those brands on mobile apps. But I think this year we will see a lot more retailers adopt that, Amazon, Paytm, hopefully some of the other bigger ones as well. So a lot more of the affiliate marketing can kind of take its benefits onto mobile apps as well. And obviously we will see a lot more strategies coming out in the mobile field. I think most people will now have teams which are dedicatedly for managing the mobile product and marketing for the mobile, because we are obviously seeing a lot more traffic coming through that channel. In 2016, we are already seeing a lot more offline retailers wanting to come online and approach us for partnerships, whereas a year later we were actually going to them and saying, what are your online plans? Are you going to come online? Let's start working together. We are a performance marketing channel. And now those reverse inquiries have started happening a lot more, because I think people have realized the power of online and the scale at which it can benefit. I mean, if you compare India versus China, where 650 million people are shopping online, this is what we are trying to create in India. If a lot of people start shopping online, the digital and the logistics highways that are being built today to enable e-commerce, it will actually transcend beyond the retailers that are actually setting it up today, and the benefits will go to a lot of offline retailers who will come online. So this year we'll definitely see a lot more of that.